Wednesday. It's 11 o'clock at night. No beer, I'm shattered. Just had the launch of our LABEERinth Brewery at Polytech beer label that we've got there. With those of you who don't know, I teach on a colouring arts degree, and I've got some second year students who are doing a street food sort of exhibition of their work throughout the year, and we decided that we would launch our beer, which we'd finally had signed off tonight. So we sold about 60 litres. It's a reasonable amount, I guess. Gee, pouring beer is easier than cooking food, I can tell you that now. I should have picked up this career ages ago. Anyhow, so show you a bit of footage of that. Yeah, let's have a little look at that, the launch of our beer. Some of the stuff, and some of the food and bits and pieces as well. Huh? Don tokens? Yeah, so I'm sorry with that, but a crap footage. Really don't even get to see into the kegerator or anything. Got another gig on this Friday too, so probably end up selling the last of the beer there. So, the beer. So we had the Educator, which is I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 sort of IPA. And then we had two other beers. One was called an Amber Ale, which was actually the Educator, but it didn't work out right. so we had to rebrand that. And the other one was a wit beer that we'd produced. And those beers were, they were passable, to be honest with you. I wouldn't describe them much more than passable. But they'll get better. They'll get better. One of the reasons why those beers and where there's room for improvement is because we don't operate on temperature controlled fermentation at Polytech, so that's something that they're moving to. We're at home, I'm using temperature controlled fermentation, and just it transforms your beer and the quality of your beer overnight. So I guess, as you know, in this brewing game, it's just an endless refinement process, which usually involves money, to be honest, to make a better product. But what have I learnt tonight? I'll tell you what I've learnt tonight is that our Amber Ale, which was our IPA, that didn't have a very high hop profile, people loved it. And that's the reality. The bottom line reality is that those massive hoppy beers, which most craft beer drinkers, which is about 3% of the market at the end of the day, are not to everyone's taste. And a simple ale with a decent, hop profile is really appealing. It's what people really, really like. And we sold heaps of it, and it's amazing because people loved it, even though I was not at all happy with the quality of the beer. It was one of those unfortunate situations. The date was booked, the launch was booked, and the beer probably wasn't of the quality that I would have wanted. But I don't really think anyone was that upset. Mind you, it could be the Kiwi way where they don't really tell you. But so that was pretty good. I have to be honest with you and say it's pretty amazing actually when you actually pour your first beer and somebody pays for it and somebody drinks for it and people say nice things about it. I guess it must be what it's like when you're like a rock and roll star and you're on stage and people paying music to listen to music when it's something that you enjoy doing. Yeah, it's quite a surreal experience actually. Yeah. So, anyhow, what else has been up? Finished the video, so got my beer ready for the bottle, and that's ready to head up to Chubby. Just got to chase Chubby up to get his postal address. So if you're out there, Chubby, I think I've sent you my address. Email, I'll send that beer up to you, and I'll send the footage which I've finalised this week. So that's about it for this week. Pretty shattered, pretty bloody tired actually. Been a long week, long couple of weeks actually. But the fridges are here, are full, and yeah. So happy Homebrew Wednesday. Catch you next week, guys. So just whoa, holy shit! Just come off our Eat Street event and the our beer launch, and hey, come in to get the car, and we're in Dunedin, and what's happening? It's a burning sofa. It's a bit of a rite of passage around here. Anyhow, yeah, what a great night, amazing event. So many people had a good time, even if the beer was, to be honest, below par by my standards. Anyhow.